Want to learn about ear seeds? Well, let me tell you. Essentially, in Chinese medicine, we consider the body interrelated. So you can use one part to treat the rest of it. For the ear, the way they kind of imagined it is essentially the head is down here, the spine goes around like that, and then you have the internal organs into there. That has been broken down way more comprehensively through here. It was actually the French that went and developed it a little bit further. So there's a few things that I wanted to talk about just to give you a brief kind of overview. So as you can see down here, you got the head and the eye. So you know the old story about how pirates used to put an earring in to help improve their eyesight. Well, in theory, Chinese medicine also agrees with you. So you can use these different spots to actually help massage and then in theory improve blood flow to those areas and try and improve your health. So we'll start with the eye and then you come to the jaw. Occiput is the base of the neck, so if you get like tension headaches and lots of stress, you can use that to your advantage to massage through there. So once again, if you have a look through here, so it just kind of comes to that area. And then you kind of go along here, and that's going through the different parts of the spine, down into the hip and the knee. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting because one of the classic and traditional points that we use for kind of stress is actually called Shen Men, which is right here. So although it's not quite, where the heart would be, which is where we consider the mind and the spirit to kind of live, this is one of the real traditional points that's quite often used. And if you've ever had acupuncture before, often they'll put a little ear seed in there or like add a little needle in there to help you relax. The next little bit that I wanted to talk about is actually inside the ear through here. So there you can see the heart. So when we talk about the organs here, we're talking about more the Chinese medicine organs. So the heart in Chinese medicine is a little bit different to Western medicine. So it not just, helps move the blood around, but for us, we talk about it housing the spirit. So it's to strengthen the heart is also to help strengthen the mind and to help the person kind of calm down. And then outside of that, you've got the lung. So the lung in Chinese medicine, we talk about it actually ruling the skin, but also helping with our version of the immune system. So massaging through that area through there, if you've got any skin issues, the idea is it'll help with skin issues, but also help improve your body's overall kind of immunity. The stomach for us, so all of the internal organs kind of coming in through there. So this is just a really brief kind of overview, but the idea is that you can use these different parts of the ear to help improve your health in general. So there's a couple of classic points that are utilized quite a lot. So we've kind of made a little like simplified version of that for you. So we've got relaxation. So that's the idea of like trying to basically help the mind and the body relaxed. When we've got that stress idea and anxiety, that's that Shen Men point that I talked to you about earlier. That's really good. And then we've got number 6 here, which is for insomnia. So there's different styles and ways that we view that insomnia can happen. So that's if you're sleeping and you're waking up and you're feeling anxious, you can really utilize that one to your advantage. The digestion point, so as you can see in here, there's a lot, you've got the stomach in there. Like in Chinese medicine, the spleen is also involved in digestion, but once again, that's the Chinese medicine version of the organ, so it's a bit different to the actual Western medicine version. We've got some extra things that we think it does. And then immunity, so that's the lung point that we talked about. And then finally, we've already covered insomnia. So if you have any questions, please comment below and I'll try and get them back to you with them. Bye.